The most realistic post I've seen today. Did you guys see what she posted? Did you guys see what he posted? Did you see everything that is going on, guys? You guys should come here because there is actually just where are you people? Can't I hear? We haven't just for some time, so you guys should come. What? When I said I was just like, this is one of the most realistic I've seen. One of the most realistic I've seen for some times. Anyways, come here. Let that set. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. Please do what, click subscribe button to belong to this an amazing family. If you're a returning subscriber, oh just thank you so much for stopping by, guys. Love on Storage is still showing us Sonia Uche TV. One of the best movie at this moment. You know, one of the most best and the most trendy movie. I visited where I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy for this movie. I'm so happy for this movie because the movie is getting all the attention it deserves, and I love it. I love it. Small, definitely will get where we're going to by God grace. So please click watch over and over again. I don't know which team you are, but please don't be tired. We can still do it again and again and again. This love to Tron to Love that is shown on your Alexa TV here on YouTube. So has been resharing this movie over and over again. I told you guys the other time that you guys were telling me that I need deliverance, but yeah, I understand, guys. She has been resharing over and over again. I don't know. Please, have you watched? Have you watched? Me, I've seen it, and it's a good movie. I know one thing movie with Frederick. You know, Frederick, no, that guy can act very well. Frederick, the film lord, he's good. And Onya let's together. Me, I will even like watch once. The first day that's also shared the movie, I watched, but I saw the way she has been resharing. In fact, she still reshared again. She went on Facebook, she still reshared again. So yeah, for her to be resharing again, that means that it's actually interest. You know, it's actually one person that opened my eyes to say, if you see also resharing a movie like that, yes, aside from the friendship, you know, she has a production company that is a premium picture production. So maybe if you see a resharing a movie like that, it's possible that maybe her production company, you know, was actually maybe part of the production and things like that. Kai, that statement made me so proud. The way I was so proud, the way my shoulder went over, I was just like, yeah, oh my girl has a production company. The way I screamed, I wasn't even joking. I screamed, I was just like, yeah, you made a lot of sense. So it's possible. See, if you see a resharing, please watch over and over again, please. You know, help let's go and watch, because the movie, I think it has almost 300 and something k views after one day. So please, let's go to Onyales and go and watch the movie. Since also has been resharing, that means there is actually, you know, interest in it. So let's go straight into the gossip of today. We are so she. You know, when you're gossiping, you reduce your voice. You reduce your voice. See, so this message I said there is no message for the past few days now. I won't say from the beginning to the end, no, just for the past few days now, no message that has clear look, the message just hit directly to the point. The message just went straight. This is what so share a word, and you know one thing we have, once she share this very one, if the fit shoe if the shoe fit you, wait. So it's not somebody that will be saying that she's going to pump up. When she wants to send a message, she will send it. If the shoe fit you, wait. So just went and sent a message today. She said that you cannot manipulate someone that is not in a hurry for him to be like, or you cannot manipulate somebody that, you know, being like being like is his only problem, or being like is his problem. Let me read just directly how she said it. You can't manipulate someone who isn't desperate to be liked. I scream. You can't manipulate someone who isn't desperate to be liked. And I just held my hands. I was just like, yes ma, we had you. There is no message this one. What else will you even say? The message is clear. It's clear. The shoe fits you, wait. You can't manipulate someone that, you know, isn't desperate to be liked. You see this word desperate is bigger than what we think. Some people, their desperation, they will just wish everybody like them. It's another angle. They just wish everybody likes them. Everybody likes them. That's their desperation. They just wish everybody liked them. So say that you cannot manipulate somebody that isn't desperate to be liked. Yes, you cannot manipulate them. And that is exactly what she's doing. See, one thing we saw, she's so comfortable in her skin. When they say somebody is comfortable in their skin, please understand what it means. So it's not all the skin that you're seeing outside. So it's comfortable. about who she is. You cannot, you see, people will keep saying that, so this event is happening in this place, be going now. There is nothing they do not push Soso to do. Nothing. But Soso, who she is, she never changed it for anybody. Who Soso is, Soso have never changed it for anybody. So after she made this power, just like, that is it. You cannot manipulate her. You cannot manipulate Soso cannot be manipulated. You remember when some people will come with all their lie friendship? Soso can see you from afar. She can read you. She can read everything you come with. If it is genuine, so no. Even if you carry friendship up, if it is not genuine, me, I did not mention anybody's name, and nobody should come and start saying that it's MS. It's not MS I'm talking about. MS is our friend forever and ever. So that is a disclaimer before some of you will come and start saying, is it MS you are talking about? The hater, but no, nobody hates him. And this message is not even him. I'm even talking indirectly to. Did you understand? So it's not him. Right, his movie is actually coming out today, this evening. Him and Regina Daniel, guys, please, let's go. If later I said, I was just like, no shaki saying hasha before Senator will come for you. So yeah, his movie is showing this evening in his channel here on YouTube. So yeah, let's go and give all the support. So it's not him I'm talking about, a disclaimer, right? But one thing with Soso, if you come with a fake friendship, Soso no. And you guys will know definitely who I'm talking about. If you come with fake friendship, Soso no. If you come with a friendship that you are doing friendship, you are trying to monitor her to see something, Soso no. And Soso is not even desperate for your likeness. Soso is not desperate for your likeness. She's not desperate for your likeness. I know one thing with fake friendship. If it's not genuine, it doesn't last. If it's not genuine, it doesn't even last. It doesn't even last. That's just the way it is. So if your auntie is one that come with fake desperate friendship, Soso can sense you from afar. And she's not even desperate for you to like her. You like her or you don't like her or she's okay. She's just very, very comfortable with this thing. So if you think the message fits you, wear the shoe. If you think the shoe fits you, wait, the message is for you. Soso cannot be manipulated. And she has said this message, she has said over and over and over again. You cannot manipulate her. And she's not desperate. You see that word, desperation? You see that word, desperation? And that one, that sweet me buzz. You cannot manipulate her because she's not desperate for anything. So she's not desperate for anything from the beginning to the end. She has said it before, over and over again. So yeah, that's the message for all of us today. Anyways, I saw this live stream that Bimbo actually did. She poured out her heart. When you see somebody pour out her heart, Bimbo poured out her heart on this very one. She said it just the way it is. I was so shocked when I watched it. See, watch this and don't skip it. Watch this video where Bimbo came on live stream and talk about a lot of things. In fact, she has to talk about personal life. If you see name of actors that she mentioned in this very particular video, me myself, I open my mouth. I was just like, Bimbo is like this. She mentioned a lot of people. She said a lot of things. I was just like, this are in Hollywood. Eh? Just when you think that you know almost everybody, things like this are the ones that actually, expose a lot of people. You get to know them. So watch this. You get to know the names of people she mentioned. You get to know why she did, and everything that is trending right now. Just watch these videos.
Right. So I have my plan was to shoot 6 films this year, and I wanted everything to have its own, touch. So Broken Hallelujah was my very first. Everything I got I won't. So I'm not a prophetess. I won't say message, right? But I got a word in December to do a faith-based movie, and something where yeah, something where I would just something that would touch people and be relatable. So I thought about all the times then when my stepmom, God rest her soul, used to take me to camp, and just thought of one of the testimonies. So I remembered a woman who was having issues with, conceiving. And her husband was very supportive. Matter of fact, she had told Daddy Jew that her husband was in the crowd, like in the congregation, and was always there with her. But at some point, like she said, she felt she could tell that her husband's faith was thin, but he just didn't want to say anything. So she carried, her story was she brought 2 shawls wrapped up in a cloth like babies. And then, so Daddy Jew had asked her, like, what is this? She said, she's acting her miracle. And she, that's why she brought her children. And, you won't. So So he was like, "You want twins?" She's like, "Yes," because she has calculated how she said she wanted 2 children, and she's calculated how she was going to have them. But since it didn't work out, she's like, she still wants 2 children, but there's no time anymore. I think at the time she was already 40. That so God should please give her
Twins.
at once.
My
So
God.
on their way, so on their that so she eventually came back to give a testimony. She said on that when she came that day on their way home, she kept cradling the shawls and was like, "It's okay, it's okay, stop crying." And her husband was like,
There you
"Okay,
go,
are
man.
we?
You're
Should
crazy.
I should I be worried?" And then she's like, "It's don't worry, it's okay." He's like, "You're not okay, you know that, right?" She's like, I accept, no problem, I accept." I think about a year and a half after, or say almost 2 years, she came back with her twins to the altar
Habaya.
and said, "This is my dominion." So,
Wow.
so I wanted to write the story and I wanted it to be something different. I didn't want it to just be that, Dia will go to church and cry to God and then she'll come back with her babies. I wanted them to see the
Yeah.
journey. But at the same time, I wanted the people to see the beginning, how Dia came to
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
That was why I had to
Yeah.
start from her baptism. How Okudili came into, how Okudili came into the picture and all that. And, I think it took us about 3 drafts to get it. Shout out to Jennifer, the writer. Jennifer is such an amazing person. So I think it took us about 3 drafts. And one person I'm forever going to say thank you to is Bibi Sasori, the writer and maker of Breath of Life. I had reached out to Bibi and there were Bibi said everybody would expect twins. Why not make it triplets? That was Bibi's idea. And then Bibi was like, Bibi, the part where the mother-in-law gave her something to drink and, it messed with her hormones. It was all Bibi's idea because Bibi was like, we got to do something that will make people think. So I was like, what if she has a baby and she loses it? Bibi said that's very normal. Like, that's common. Everybody would see that coming. But what if she was pregnant and then she found out that she was never pregnant? The whole seeing her grandmother in the dream telling her, why don't you wait on God? It was all Bibi's idea. And most importantly, the phrase, I'm not going to take glory for anything apart from, it was my story and I reached out to Jennifer. The phrase, as long as broken crayons still color, a broken hallelujah still carries praise, was Jennifer's idea.
Habaya.
Because in the
That was so
beginning,
powerful.
I know, right? Jennifer did, that was all Jennifer. Easy, easy. That was all Jennifer. In the beginning, the title of the movie, I didn't have a title. So I told Jennifer the story, and then she had named it A Fighter's Song. I said Fighter's Song. Wow. Matter of fact, Toya herself chop inside. Because I remember the day I came to pick you. Toya was with the kids, and you guys, like, your nannies had just come. Like, I'm sorry I'm going deep into personal stuff. Like, you guys didn't have nannies
Yeah.
at the time. You were
Yeah.
sharing the work to
Yeah.
babysit
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Toya
Yeah. Yeah.
she was the one doing it alone
Yeah.
because you were
Yeah.
not like that
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's a part of the cast. I don't care what anybody says. Oh. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Yeah.
anybody
Yeah.
says. So
Yeah.
it just all of that. Then the past time when we shot Till Dawn, a movie that we slated for 7 days was shot in 10 days. Grace fell sick. Only fell down, had a bruise on her body. Like Only could have died from that fall.
Yeah.
She fell into a
Yeah.
ditch.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
my twin sister almost lost her
Yeah.
life in the bit
Yeah.
of shooting. And I'm human. I'm going to keep checking the numbers, and I'm seeing the numbers. It's looking
Okay.
as if
But can I just say 2 things? Can I say 2 things quickly?
yes, please.
Number one is, first of all, guys on this live, wherever you see Bimbo Ademoye, please give her a big hug. Give her a big, big hug for this reason. She could have done any other story. She could have done any other story, but she chose to do one that'll be uplifting. She chose to do, and she's going above and beyond for this film. Listen, people don't do a tenth of what she has done for this film, and they still make money, they still make views, they still do. But the fact that Bimbo is just trying to go above and beyond for her audience just says a lot about her heart. Just says just spells, just just paints the kind of heart that Bimbo has. She didn't have to do a tenth of what she has done. She didn't have to do it, and she will still make money, and she will still get the views. She didn't have to do that, but just I saw the script, and I'm just like, why? Why are you doing this for YouTube? Like, why? Like
I mean,
you don't have. You can just
I
do
love my
boy meets
people. So
boy meets girl. They fall in love. That's it. They break up. Someone
I
cheat,
live
but
happily
she
ever after.
and live happily ever after. Just the fact she just keeps pushing and keeps pushing and keeps pushing, and then the way she takes care of people around her, just so that you just feel good and you just feel loved. She didn't have to do any of that, really. She didn't have to do it, but she does it. Guys, if you see her, give her a big hug. If you see anything about Bimbo anywhere, just throw in your love and throw in your support for her because, girl, she's one for that. She's amazing. She has a big heart.
People personally that bear the name Moron Dia. So I was like, that's the name that I'm actually going to use because Moron Dia means I found something to compensate my suffering. So I also wanted you know, the feel of a guardian angel because I don't know why people don't believe. I believe that guardian angels exist.
I believe
I'm a
that.
firm believer of,
I believe
you
that as
know,
well.
anybody could be a guardian angel. Just yesterday, I had no idea. I was here, I reached out to you. I'm like, the film is not really going as, much as I thought it would, not to be ungrateful to God, because God has been so good. But I felt some type of way, like, this is a very good film. We put our everything
More
into, which I'm
people
coming
should
back
see
to.
it.
So more
Mm-hmm.
people should see it. I felt
Mm-hmm.
some type of way about it. And then a friend of mine that I have known since 2013, 2014, thereabout, had sent me a video of her daughter.
Mm.
Her daughter is, um, let's say, give or take 8 years old, and I will not mention her name because I don't think she'll want me to. 8 years old, and she had a bone marrow transplant,
Mm.
and the chemo messed her up.
Mm.
She showed me a video of her daughter's hair all shaved,
Mm.
and it broke me. Like, I'm
Mm.
like, dear God, what is going on? Like, this is exactly, it's crazy how everybody is reaching out to me. Oh, Broken Hallelujah is amazing. Broken Hallelujah is this, is that. But I was here crying my eyes out yesterday.
Mm.
Like, I feel like God has forgotten me. Like, I feel like God does not remember me. And I called my dad, because my dad is like my backbone and all that. I called a couple of people in my life. I called a few of my moms. I have a lot of mommies. So I called my dad and I'm like, Daddy, the views seem to be stagnant. They don't seem to be going up. And my dad said to me, my dad is Yoruba and all that. He said, it is raining today. Present continuous. It's like a proverb. He said, it is raining today. And you're saying today, because I said, compared to other, like the publicity that I put, everything that I put in the movie, I'm not really seeing it. It's doing numbers, don't get me wrong, Dad, but it's doing the same numbers that, other films have been doing. And then he's like, what day is this? I said, it just hit day 2 about 3 hours ago. And my dad said, it is raining today. And you're saying today's rain is not as heavy as yesterday's own, when today's rain has not even finished.
Mm.
What's the
Mm.
assurance you're not going to get a flood?
Mm.
And I'm like, he said at 48 hours, you're still like, have you gone to check what people's numbers are saying? You have
Mm.
2 million views
Mm.
in 48 hours,
Mm.
and you're saying it doesn't have the numbers. Like, you're complaining about the rain not being as heavy as yesterday when it's literally still pouring. I just had to tell God, see, you will take me as I am. Oh. I know I'm your daughter and I know I'm spoiled. I know I'm rotten. Because I cried. I called my sister. I was weeping. I was crying my eyes out like, I don't know what's going on. I put so much into this movie, a lot of money, a lot. Like, Daniel, you know what you went through. when we're filming. You know it's in your eyes. See. Matter of fact, Toya yourself chop inside. Because I remember the day I came to pick you. Toya was with the kids, and you guys like, your nannies had just come. Like